Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Stash Dive Tuesday, and I'm also combining it with the Around the World in 30 Days hop. And I have a really tiny travel photo. It's a picture taken when we were leaving a Melissani Cave in Greece, and I think it was in Corfu. I forget which island. I can look it up. And we had been deep in the cave looking at the stalactites and stalagmites or whatever. And as we were coming out, it was just a really nice view, and I'm putting it on a black background because this looks like a night sky, and then it looks like a light is shining on a rock. But it was really, this was the cave, and you just can't see it because I had focused my camera on this. So I don't know, I love that photo. And it was a great memory. So what I've done is I got these things out and I got my black background, and then I'm pulling all my other paper elements from this little bag of scraps, and I'm gonna do the 5 items that are the prompts for Mind the Scrap Summer Challenge. So it's a travel photo for Around the World hop, and it's going to be a mixed bag of collections and supplies for Stash Dive Tuesday, and I'm going to have a travel item, a circle, some stitching, even fake stitching, and of course with me it'll be fake stitching, washi tape, and the colors green or blue. Okay, so I need a kind of a background. I'm going to make a little cluster down here and leave all this white space around it. That's kind of my idea. And I see this scrap of paper, which kind of looks neutral-ish enough. I have some other papers. These are shimmery, rainbow-ish. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'd like something with orange to kind of match the holder on that globe. But this pink dot doesn't offend me too much. So if I did something like that, there, that's white. I do have a bit of orange on this paper from Fernwood, and I kind of like it. It kind of fits with the mood that I'm going for with the dark background. And for some reason, I'm distressing it. Let me put these pinkish things back. I have a piece of vellum that is kind of, let's have that. Don't like that. That's not too bad. Oh, there's my orange. Okay. Now I know what we're gonna do. Now I've got it. Let me put this back in the holder. I'm going to get rid of the pink and put it back in the bag. I'm going to cut a bigger piece of this. Like that. I'm gonna let this be kind of a layer behind that, so I'm gonna cut that smaller. Don't measure. I don't measure anything. I want to put that at an angle, so it needs to be skinnier too. And that may be too skinny, but it works for me. So let's do this. Okay. That works. Now, I'm going to let this be in the background behind that, and then I may try to work this green in somehow. We'll see how the pieces end up here. I do know that I want this to be the foreground because I want how about that? Because I want this vellum tag to look nice. See, it kind of loses a lot of the map detail, and I thought maybe I'd use that right there and the flair here. I was looking for a geotag to put there, and I thought I had some bramble fox geotags left, but I do not. At least I can't find them. Nope, nothing there. I have some stars and asterisks and some birds and some more stars. I do have another section of Bramble Fox that has some travel related things. This anchor and set sail, and I thought maybe there might be some geotags in that set. There's nothing here. There is this great adventure title that might work. Let's see what we have in here. That wouldn't have a geotag. Nope. I do like that globe, but the color, the gray is almost too neutral for this. I may use this anchor though, because we are on a boat, and I can probably work that into an embellishment cluster. Let me see if I have anything. These are all fall leaves and flowers and mushrooms. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with what we have here. I love these anchors. I love anything that is made from this matte navy blue perspex or acrylic. And that could work on the, I kind of matched this flare, the kind of pinkish gold, or the iridescent gold, if you will, to the gold that was on this tag. And that's from, that and that are from Let's Wander. That's Fernwood. Don't know what, this is from a 6x6 pad that was in a Mon the Scrap Kit. So I'm just gonna start gluing things down. I'm gonna do it so that I can make sure everything is parallel. And then I'm gonna take this and run it that way. And then I thought I would do that off there, and then I can do this kind of like that. And the photo can kind of bridge that. The tag can maybe go kind of like that. This might go here, and this here, and then I find a title. I think I'm not gonna use this. And then I'll figure out where the washi tape and the stitches go. The stitches will have to go on this color. Okay, so let me now start gluing things down now that I've decided on that. And I'm gonna put a little piece of foam over here because that's kind of going off the, it's not that built up over there. I'm just gonna let it be like that. Okay, and then this is gonna go here, and I am gonna put that full on foam to raise it up. And that'll give kind of show some dimension. I want that little strip of orange to be showing. Okay, there. Now this is going to go here so that that's parallel. So I need some foam here. Let me put it there. Let me see if that's enough. Yeah, should be. Actually, let me put a little bit more. There so that there's a little bit of support there. Okay, there and there. And let's put that there. Okay, and then this can go kind of up on that platform, or maybe even on the photo. I think I kind of like it on the platform. Okay, there. And I'm going to put this behind here. Get it right there. And then I'm going to put this here and then let the anchor kind of hit it right there. I think that's how I want that to go. It is fairly late on Monday night, and we've been, you know, trying to, I did an earlier, a layout earlier today about I think I'm going to put it on top of there. The layout earlier today about Katie traveling to Austin to visit her friend. And it's the first time she's flown alone and kind of, you know, made connections herself. And she arrived in Houston for a layover, and her flight kept getting delayed, and finally it was canceled. And so she made an independent decision to have her friend meet her halfway. She was going to Uber to a town called Brenham, which is about halfway. And then her friend was going to meet her there. So she had arranged the Uber, and she's talking to her dad on the phone, and she said, the only thing I'm worried about is they told me that if I cancel, if I don't take, after she had arranged all this, then they said they were going to reschedule her on a flight late tonight. So she decided she didn't want to do that, and she'd rather stick with her Uber plan. And she so they told her, someone at the desk told her that if she canceled, if she wasn't on that second flight, the flight they found for her, that they would cancel her return flights. I've never heard of anything like that. So I was livid and decided to get involved and make calls and write notes, and and James did the same. So between the two of us, we managed to get an agreement, not only that her return flight would be safe, but that I would get a refund of the frequent flyer miles that I had used to buy the ticket. And I would get a refund for the flight that she didn't take. So instead of penalizing her, they're gonna actually give me some miles back. So but it took a while, and it delayed dinner and all these things. So I'm not at this as early as I thought I would be. This is washi tape from 49 and Market, Spectrum Sherbet, and it has stitches on it. So I'm using stitches, washi tape stitches. And it's amazing how good that looks. I love it. This is like my favorite thing in the history of things. Well, actually, I love film strip tape too, but this is a close second. I'm going to use some other washi tape. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I like this stripe, maybe. I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use just that one washi tape. I kind of don't want to overdo the... And I'm going to use the title, well, I was going to use it, Explore, but Explore is pink, and I don't want pink on there. So I'm going to use Adventure. And I'm going to put it down here. And I need something right there. What am I going to put there? I mean, I could just leave it, I suppose. Not a bad spot for journaling. Let me see if I have something that has lines on it. I have this card from a different 49 and Market set. If I make it short enough, I can maybe slide it under that tag. Now you may have noticed that I did not put any adhesive on the tag. It's being held by the adhesive that is on the twine. So I should be able to slide that in. And I guess I could leave it out a little bit. Why don't I do that? Yay for having that right here on my desk. I'll do this. I'll be sure that that's straight. Now I'm going to put, now that I know what part is going to be hidden under here, now I will put some adhesive. It's not much. It shouldn't be enough to warp the vellum, which can sometimes be a problem. I'm going to put a little tiny bit right there. And I'm going to write some journaling. Right in here. Let me see. I have a travel item, which is the globe. Circle, which is the flair. Stitching, which is the washi tape. Washi tape, which is the stitching. And there's green and blue all over the place. There's green on the map, so we'll call that, and this is green. And the water's blue. Oh, but what's in what's in the photo doesn't count for the green or blue. Okay, I'm going to do a few sequins and I'll just have them down here. I'm going to use this fairly large orange one. Kind of put it there. It's a little bit more coral than this orange, but it's close enough. And it kind of carries through that theme. Add some yellow here. And let me get a light colored. I'm going for the ones that'll really show up on black. And so I'm pulling those that are a little more solid rather than see-through. Although even the see-through ones will give you a nice bit of sparkle on black, even if you can't see the color. Okay, so I'm going to do this journaling after I turn the camera off, but I think this, I've pulled stuff from a million places, and I've told a story and used a photo that I dearly love. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next stop on the Around the World tour. Bye.